Pokemon Trading Card Game is a fun, strategic card game that uses collectible Pokemon cards to battle with your family and friends. Ready to learn how to play? Let's jump right in. This is a basic Pokemon card. Every Pokemon card shows its name, evolution stage, type, and HP, which is how much damage it can take before it's knocked out. Pikachu is a basic Pokemon, a lightning type, and has 60 hit points. Here's another Pokemon card. Eevee is a colorless Pokemon with 60 HP. Eevee is also a basic Pokemon. Pokemon have many different attacks. A Pokemon's attacks and how much damage they do are shown here. Most of the time, Pokemon can't attack without energy cards attached. Pikachu needs 1 lightning energy to use its Iron Tail attack. Keep an eye out for the colorless energy symbol too. This symbol means you can use any type of energy for the attack cost. Since Eevee's Gnaw attack has a colorless energy symbol, you can use any type of energy to attack. Many attacks require more than 1 energy and even multiple types. While you play, remember that you can only attach 1 energy card per turn. Since Pikachu has a lightning energy attached, it can attack. In the Pokemon TCG, your Pokemon battle your opponent's Pokemon in order to take prize cards. The first player to take all 6 of their prize cards or knock out all of their opponent's Pokemon wins the battle. Let's keep this battle moving. Looks like Pikachu is ready to attack with Iron Tail. Be sure to read and follow any directions for your Pokemon's attacks. To use Iron Tail, you must flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Iron Tail does 20 damage to Eevee. Damage counters are used to show how much damage a Pokemon has received. 1 damage counter equals 10 damage. Eevee has 1 damage counter already, which means it has taken 10 damage. Let's add 2 more damage counters for the 20 damage it took from Pikachu's Iron Tail attack. Let's learn how to set up the Pokemon TCG. Your deck is placed face down here. Every deck should start with exactly 60 cards in it. Make sure to shuffle your deck before you start a game. Each player draws 7 cards from their deck at the beginning of the game. This is your hand. You always start your turn by drawing 1 card from your deck into your hand. This is where your active Pokemon goes. This is the only Pokemon on your side that can attack on your turn. At the beginning of the game, place a basic Pokemon from your hand in the active spot. If you don't have a basic Pokemon, shuffle your hand back into the deck and try again. Your opponent gets an additional card at the beginning of the game each time you have to reshuffle to find a basic Pokemon to play. Look at the corner of your Pokemon cards to make sure you play a basic Pokemon to start the game. This is your bench, where you can have up to 5 other Pokemon waiting for their turn to battle. You may put additional basic Pokemon from your hand onto your bench when starting the game or during your turn. Double-check the corner of your Pokemon cards to make sure any Pokemon you play on your bench is a basic Pokemon. If your active Pokemon is knocked out, you need to choose a new one from your bench to battle. Make sure to keep Pokemon on your bench, because you'll lose the game if you don't have any more Pokemon left to battle. Each player also has a discard pile. Cards taken out of play, like a knocked out Pokemon, and all the cards attached to it, typically go to your discard pile. Before you start playing, you also need to put the top 6 cards of your deck off to the side, face down. These are your prize cards. Every time you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon, you get to take 1 of the prize cards placed here from your deck as a reward. If you take all 6 of your prize cards, you win the game. When you're starting a game, your active and bench Pokemon are played face down. Flip a coin to see who goes first, then turn your active and bench Pokemon over and start battling. Pokemon have many different attacks you can use in a battle, but there are plenty of other strategies you can use to help you win. Let's watch this game and learn about more tips and battle strategies. Poplio's Pound attack does 10 damage to Yungoos. Now it's the next player's turn. Start your turn by drawing the top card from your deck. Looks like Yungoos has taken quite a bit of damage and is about to be knocked out. Sometimes, you might want to retreat your active Pokemon and bring out a Pokemon from your bench to fight. To retreat, you have to discard the same number of energy as the active Pokemon's retreat cost. Some Pokemon have higher retreat costs than others. Rowlet doesn't have any damage yet, so it's a good choice to switch with Yungoos. With a grass energy attached, Rowlet can use its tackle attack. Remember that you can only attach one energy card per turn. Normally, Rowlet's tackle does 10 damage, but Popplio is weak against grass types. Some Pokemon have weakness or resistance to certain types. An active Pokemon receives extra damage from attacks if it has a weakness to the attacker's type, and less damage if it has a resistance. Since Popplio is weak against grass-type Pokemon, it takes 20 damage from Rowlet's tackle attack instead of 10. Always pay attention to weakness and resistance to gain an extra advantage in battle. Don't forget to start your turn by drawing a card. That Psyduck is a basic Pokemon that can be played on your bench. You can put as many basic Pokemon on your bench as you want during your turn until you have 5 total. Look at that! Popplio evolved to Brionne. If you have a Stage 1 or Stage 2 Pokemon in your hand that says it evolves from a Pokemon you have in play, then you can play it on top of your Pokemon to evolve it. Check the corner of a Pokemon card to see its evolution stage and what Pokemon it evolves from. Here, you can see that Popplio is a basic Pokemon, and Brionne is a Stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from Popplio. This is Primarina, a Stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from Brionne. Evolved Pokemon have more powerful attacks and HP. The only catch with evolving is you can't evolve a Pokemon on its first turn in play. That also applies to newly evolved Pokemon. You'd have to wait an additional turn to evolve Brionne to Primarina. Let's look at some other Pokemon. Yungoos is a basic Pokemon, and Gumshoos is its evolution. Here you can see that Gumshoos is a Stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from Yungoos. Let's get back to the battle. Brionne already has 1 water energy, so it only needs 1 more energy to use Wave Splash. Remember that you can attach 1 energy per turn. Wave Splash has a colorless energy, so any type of energy can be used for its attack cost. Now it's time for Wave Splash for 30 damage. There are plenty of other cards in the Pokemon TCG other than Pokemon and Energy. Let's take a look at trainer cards, like this potion card. These are trainer cards. Trainer cards are items, supporters, and stadiums that can help you in battle. You can use as many items as you want during your turn. There are even special items called tools that you can attach to your Pokemon. Each Pokemon can have only 1 Pokemon tool attached at any time. This is a supporter card. You can only play 1 supporter card per turn. The same goes for stadiums, but the effect of stadiums apply to both players, and they stay in play after you play them. It's always a good idea to include different trainers in your deck to help you out. Now let's see some trainer cards in action. Nest Ball is an item that lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon to put directly on your bench. Nest Ball brought Bulbasaur out to the bench, and it's powered up with a grass energy. It's a good strategy to get the Pokemon on your bench ready for battle by powering them up with energy. Choose wisely, since you can only attach 1 energy per turn. Time for Rowlet to use Tackle. That's 20 damage due to Brionne's weakness to grass types. There's another trainer card. The Howl Supporter card lets you draw 3 extra cards from your deck. Remember, you can only play 1 supporter card per turn. With that lightning energy, Brionne can attack with its strongest attack, Disarming Voice. Rowlet was knocked out with all that damage. Every time you knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon, you get to take one of the prize cards you set up at the beginning of the game. Your prize cards are the 6 cards placed here from your deck at the start of the game. Remember, you win the game if you take all 6 of your prize cards. When your active Pokemon is knocked out, you need to choose a new one from your bench. Your opponent can also win if you don't have any more Pokemon left to battle. Looks like Bulbasaur is up next. There's a Potion card. Potion is an item card that heals 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. This potion healed 30 damage from Yungoos. Some trainer cards, like Potion, can be used to help Pokemon on your bench or your active Pokemon. Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur. Ivysaur is Bulbasaur's Stage 1 evolution. This turn isn't over yet. Ivysaur now has 2 grass energy attached and attacks with Razor Leaf. That's 60 damage with Brionne's weakness to grass types. Brionne is knocked out too. Venusaur is powered up and ready to go against Golduck. This isn't looking good for Golduck. Here comes a powerful Solar Beam. What an intense battle. Whoever knocks out the next Pokemon and takes their final prize card wins. This turn is starting with a Pokeball. If the coin flip is heads, you can search your deck for any Pokemon. It's heads. What Pokemon will it be? Look at that! It's Raichu. Raichu is Pikachu's Stage 1 evolution. It can be played on top of Pikachu to evolve it. Looks like this Raichu also has an ability. Some Pokemon have special abilities they can use before you attack. Raichu's EvoShock ability lets you leave your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed when it evolves from Pikachu. Some abilities and attacks can also leave Pokemon afflicted by a special condition. There are 5 special conditions that are shown in different ways: asleep, burned, confused, paralyzed, and poisoned. Special conditions do different things. In this case, Venusaur gets turned clockwise to show that it's paralyzed, and it can't attack or retreat during the next turn. Venusaur is in a tough spot, but Raichu still needs another energy to attack. There's the last lightning energy. Here comes Volt Tackle. What a finish! Raichu takes 30 damage from Volt Tackle, and Venusaur was knocked out with a whopping 130 damage. And that's the last prize card. What a great battle! Now that you know all the basics to playing the Pokemon TCG, it's your turn to play. Build your own deck, play with a friend, and have fun battling.